Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of two active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. So I have already decorated my spread for the week, and now I'm going to come in and work on the functional pieces. I do have a feeling it's going to be a busy week, even though I only have one meeting scheduled for the entire week, and my son gets his wisdom teeth out today. So I'm going to start by moving all the tasks that I completed from my planner last week over into my completed section in my HB90 notebook. I didn't get quite as far as I had hoped, but I did pretty good last week. I did have company come Saturday, and so just preparing for company and having company on Saturday just takes away time from what I can work on. But we really enjoyed the Christmas season, good food, good company, some minute to win it games. It was a fabulous day, and we ended it by starting to watch the Buckeyes game. Then my family left to head home, and honestly, my husband and I went to bed, and I just found out who won this morning. And it's Monday morning, and they played on Saturday. Next, I'm going to go through and see what post-it notes I can grab to finish this last week of the quarter and of the year. There are some post-it notes that I didn't finish due to weather, house-related things, so those will get pushed to the spring. But then there are also some things that I just decided that I wasn't going to do, and I will just leave those in my HB90 notebook and move on. I have laid out my tasks in my HB90 notebook for Q1 of 2025. And if you missed that video, I can link to it. But I do have those prepared. I'm just not ready to go into that notebook yet to get tasks. I really want to finish these and focus on finishing these and then go into that notebook. So I'm hoping to have the majority of this done by midweek, maybe Thursday, since Christmas is on Wednesday, and then pull some more tasks in so that I can start working on getting ahead. It should be a slow week at work, so I'm hoping that I don't have to put in extra time this week at work, but we are on a skeleton staff and there are fewer people around to troubleshoot any issues that come up. The good news is that the majority of the videos that I am working on are things that I really enjoy working on, building my new planner, playing with another notebook, things like that. So I'm excited to get these videos out. I just need some time and space to think and record. And I think once I get past my son's surgery this morning, that I'll be a little freer in order to get some of these things thought through. All of my packages are wrapped. Everything is ready for Christmas. I just need to get through my son's surgery. I am using two new pens this week, and they are both fountain pens. I will link them down below. The blue one is supposedly erasable, but I'm not a big fan of how it erases, so I probably will not use it as an erasable fountain pen. The other thing that I don't like about it is that when you put the lid on the top when you're writing, it tends to fall off. So I probably would not purchase that pen again. I do, however, love the ink color that I have in it currently. So it came with black, a really dark blue, and a blue. And I'm really loving the dark blue that I loaded into the pen. Now, I don't know enough about fountain pens to know if I can swap them out when the reservoir still has ink in it. So I'm gonna have to do a little research on that and see if I can try out the other ink colors. So now I am just moving over my list of videos and my other admin tasks over to my task list so that I can see them a little bit better. I do write them in chronological order so that I can address the videos one at a time. and I can make sure that I'm focusing on the one that I want to put out first. I do batch create sometimes, but normally when I am not far enough ahead, I don't have time to batch create. So we'll hopefully get back to that point. And then the admin tasks are grouped down at the bottom below my Insta and comments tasks. And the boxes at the top of the page are used to note things that are happening that might take away time from the tasks that I am planning on accomplishing for the week. So, my son's surgery, Christmas Day, and then a gathering on Friday, which unfortunately I cannot attend because that is when my meeting is. But I will still help get the family out the door and make sure they have what they need for a successful visit. So, the reason why I have these pages backwards is so that I can lay out my task list and my entire week at one time and be able to see across the week what all needs to happen. I'm going to start by writing in the two little appointments that I have, although I guess technically the one on Monday is not a little appointment. So I'll write in that surgery on Monday in the box, and then I will just write in my meeting for Friday. I did stare at my Google Calendar for a little bit because I feel like there should be more on my calendar, but honestly, Monday I'm off for sick leave. Tuesday and Wednesday are holidays for work, so really I only have Thursday and Friday, and the majority of our staff is taking vacation from now through the first of the year. So I'll come in now and drop in all of my tasks that are related to making all the plans. Thankfully, our house is clean. There are a few things I need to put away from the weekend, but other than that, our house is clean and ready to go for the week. So once we get back this afternoon from my son's surgery, I will end up just starting to work through my making all the plans things, and however far I get, I'll get. And again, since I'm off on Tuesday, I will just start working through those making all the plans items around our family holiday traditions. And we probably won't do anything until dinner time, which will leave me a good chunk of time on Tuesday morning to get work just knocked out. So this morning I'll start by getting this video up, and then when I get home, I will dive into my planner setup for 2025. I do have most of the pieces and parts ready to go, but if you've seen any of my HB90 prep videos this quarter, you'll know that everything is kind of going to be a work in progress, and I'm focusing on consistency and routines. So it's hard to build goals and trackers around things that are getting built and that aren't already existing. And originally, I had planned on doing three separate videos about planner setup, but my planner setup is fairly straightforward this year, so I'm thinking two will be enough. Then I'll share my full planning system. I will do some manifesting of my own, and then later in the week, I'm going to break out the Hobonichi cousin from last year and play around with it. I'll also do my January monthly because, believe it or not, that's only a week away. I do need to do some admin work on the content calendar, especially January's content calendar. And whatever I don't have videoed from my plans, I will do that on Friday since it will be quiet around the house. Any breaks that I have, I will do some recording. But deep down, I'm hoping that everything goes okay today and I can just start knocking things out and off my list and just chug along this week. I am accepting all good thoughts and prayers for my kid who is getting his wisdom teeth out. Let's have no complications and a speedy recovery. I do have a few errands to run. I have an Old Navy return, a Walmart return, and I do need to go and get a prescription, but I keep forgetting to call it in. So hopefully when they open here in a half an hour, I'll remember to call and put that order in. The returns may wait until next week, just depending on how this week goes. It's easy for me to stop and make a return when I'm on my way into work or on my way home. So I may just save those for those trips. We do live out a ways, and those would be special trips. So for my meal plan this week, Tuesday and Wednesday we are having Christmas meals. Friday I'm going to be having dinner by myself, so I'll just have charcuterie. Why not? And the other days are kind of up in the air. Tonight I'm not really sure because of my son's surgery, and then I will probably put in a grocery order for Thursday, and then I'll plan Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday at that time. But I hope that everybody has a great week. And if you celebrate, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And thank you if you are someone who has a job that is busy at Christmas time. But here is my plan for the week. Thanks for coming along. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.